Fourth Gate Podcast, Dom Damali here. Back to back with another video. I'm hitting y'all with that Drake shit today. In this video, I want to talk about the finale. What I expect, what I want to happen in the finale, and I'm going to touch on the time jump. I'm not going to talk too much about that, but I'm lightly touch on that. Okay. The finale. No, I do not have high expectations for this finale. I don't think it's going to be as good as The Dollhouse. Not even close. I think it'll be good. I think it will be a good finale because most of the Pretty Little Lies finales are the bomb. But coming off of this horrible season and coming off the high of the Dollhouse episodes, I really don't see this finale being as good, and even with the previews. Am I excited to find out who A is, Redcoat, Black Veil? Yes. In my 6-9 recap and review, I talked about who I think Charles is, Redcoat is, Black Veil is. But for the people who didn't see that video, I think Charles will be Ren, Black Veil will be Melissa, Cece will be Redcoat. Would I love to see other people in those places? Yes. I want to be surprised. I want to be shocked. But at this point, I think that's pretty much it. Nobody really fits in those places. I looked at the 2-minute sneak peek that we got online for the finale. And basically it's going to pick up from last episode. Not from where he's pulling off the mask, but it's going to start off where the girls are running through Radley and A is on top of the building. And then it's going to be like earlier that night. And then it's going to go back to the girls looking for Allison. And then Sarah Harvey is going to pop out of the mother effing blue. Now, this is what I think is going to happen. I think that, and by the way, the spoilers were not all the way correct. Now, we still don't know if this guy who spoiled everything, we still don't know if who he said, Charles is, whatever. We still don't know if that part is true yet. But everything else has been wrong so far. Just to put that out there. Well, not everything, but most. I think that somehow the girls are going to end up going to Radley. I don't know if Charles is going to lead them there. If Mona, because we have seen pictures of Mona and, some of the pictures for the finale. I don't know if Mona is going to lead them there, but somehow they're going to end up in Radley. And in Radley, I think Charles is going to lock them in Radley and kind of lead them on this, not on this hunt, but on this whole, thing. I mean, we've seen Allison waking up in Radley. We've seen pictures of it and blah, blah, blah. So I think he's going to lead them on this whole thing. Another game, probably. And sooner or later, he is going to tell them the story. I don't know if they complete something or if they gotta fucking go through the maze, and when they get to the end, I don't know. I think it's gonna be some type of game, but then eventually he is going to be like, or he's going to say that, this is who I am, this is why, and this is whoever. Now, I also think that Charles is going to be the one to tell us who Redcoat and Black Veil is. Do I think that we're going to see Redcoat and Black Veil? Yes. But I think that Charles is going to tell the girls first who these people are. And then maybe we'll see them. I don't know how. I don't know if they're going to be in the building. They're going to walk in as he's talking. Or they're going to lift off their mask or whatever the fuck while he's talking. I don't know. But I think he's going to be the one to explain and to tell who is who. For Melissa being Black Veil. Now, Y'all know I don't trust Melissa. Never have, never will. But I'm pretty sure she gonna come with some bullshit where she's gonna say, I've been doing this, to protect y'all, or some, I don't even know. But I just know it's gonna be some fucking bullshit coming out her mouth. And the girl's gonna be like, you know what? I think they're gonna be mad. But I think they're gonna let it go. Cece, Redcoat, I think she's going to explain her side. And to me, Cece is all about the money. To me. I think wherever the fucking highest check is, Cece is going to be there. So that's what I think her motive is. I think Cece's all about the money. I think she going to say her piece. And I think they going to forgive it and let it go. I think Charles is going to tell his whole story, and they going to be sad. They might even shed a motherfucking tear, and they going to let it go. And the reason why I think this is because from the clip preview we get, we hear all of them talking to Charles, and they're like, Hannah's like, you was a bitch to us, but we heard your story, and we understand. And everybody's like, oh, don't do this to your sister. So from that stupid ass moment right there, I'm assuming that these girls are going to forgive Charles, maybe shed a tear, fall in love with him, forget everything that Charles ever did to them. Because they're going to hear his little sob story and they're going to be like, you know what? It won't even that bad. It won't even worth all the shit we was crying about and the drugs I was taking. It won't even that bad. Some dumb shit like that. And that's why I don't have high hopes for this finale. Because I think it's just going to end up being some dumb shit at the end of the day. I mean, of course, it's lovely that we're finally finding out who these people are. But I just think it's going to end up being some bullshit. And, I'm sorry if I don't have high hopes for this mess, but it's hard to. It's hard to have high hopes for this fucking show at this point. Especially after this season. We're supposed to get, from what they say, we're supposed to get all the answers from season 1. They said we were supposed to get all the answers from season 1 in this season, and that didn't happen. So I'm expecting it to come in this finale. So I don't know. I don't know what answers from season 1 we're gonna get. I hope it's not only season 1. I hope we get answers from previous seasons other than just season 1. Because season 6B is supposed to be a clean slate. Now, I'm going to need these motherfucking answers before y'all just like, okay, let's look at this time jump and forget everything that happened. No, bitch. I'm going to need y'all to explain to me all of these things that y'all never answered. All of these storylines y'all dropped, forgot about, didn't care about, thought we was stupid and wouldn't give a fuck about. I need those answers. Or I at least need to explain, or I at least need y'all to be honest and say why y'all didn't give a fuck about these storylines. Like, I need one or the other. One or the other. I mean, they get on Twitter and they, say we're stupid. Like, oh, it's right in front of your faces. Are y'all dumb? Are we dumb? Are we dumb? I'ma just leave that there. I'ma leave that there for y'all to fucking go in about. Cause I just ain't even got the motherfucking time to go in on some shit like that. Okay, this time jump. I touched on this lightly in my 6-9 recap review discussion. But for the people who didn't see that, obviously we know that Arya is gonna end up going to LA. 9 times out of 10, Hannah's gonna end up in New York. Spencer. At first, I wanted Spencer to kind of just do kind of what Johnny did. Just kind of go and live her life, go to Paris or some shit and just fucking like live. And then go to college. Find herself and kind of relax after all of this A stuff and just, figure her life out. But now I want her to go to college. I do. I want her to go to college because how can I? Okay. I want her to go to college because I feel like she has so much potential. And in the time jump, I want to see, I mean, obviously it's not going to be enough time for Spencer to be some type of doctor or some shit, or have her doctorate, but I want to see her being the fucking genius she is, you know. I also want her to go out and live her life and enjoy herself, and maybe still go to Paris, or end up going out, you know, going to school out there or whatever. But I want her to continue being a brainiac, you know, continue being smart and continue following that path. Emily, I've said this a bunch of times, I think she's going to end up in bumfuck Egypt somewhere saving whales. One disappointing thing about the whole Emily thing is I really wish she could have continued swimming. And that's another storyline that got dropped. I understand a little bit why it got dropped, because if she continues swimming, it would be kind of hard for all of this other shit to be going on, and to still have to show her in the pool swimming and shit, it would be too much. You know, it's just too much to focus on. But she was a really good swimmer. Like, she was beating everybody, and I really think that Emily could have became a professional swimmer. She could have went to the Olympics. I mean, from the time jump, she could come back and be an Olympic gold medalist and all of this stuff. I really think that would have been cool, but they dropped that, so I don't expect that to ever come back. I think her shoulder has to be healed by now, but you know they're gonna come up with some type of excuse talking about she ain't never go to fucking therapy for her shoulder, so it never healed correctly. You know it's gonna be some bullshit, some fucking bullshit ass excuse to why they never fucking, you know, finish that storyline. But whatever. I wish that could be her thing, swimming, because that's what she loved. You know, this whole time, I really want them all to end up doing what they love. Like Hannah with the fashion, you know, Aria with the art, Spencer, we don't really know what Spencer loves other than her being fucking smart as hell. That's why I say I want her to continue with that. And Emily with the swimming. It's really not much about Emily that we know that she likes other than swimming. You know, I mean, she likes taking care of people and all of that, and she might end up going on that trip with that girl. That girl offered her that trip again. She might end up doing that or whatever. We know she loves doing that, but swimming was her thing, you know. And I really wish that could be what would happen, but you know, that's probably not gonna happen. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope that somebody dies in the finale. Who? I don't know. I'm thinking maybe Ezra should die. Somebody needs to die in this finale. I don't care who it is. I doubt if it's gonna be Charles. We see him jumping off the roof, but I'm pretty sure this fool is gonna do some type of disappearing act like he always does. I do not believe Charles is gonna die. I've been hearing rumors and shit about this whole Herber A thing. If there is a Herber A, Jesus Christ, okay, I am motherfucking tired of this shit. If there is a Herber A, it better not go on for 4 motherfucking seasons like this fucking Big A did. It better fucking not, because I'm not gonna be able to take it. And I've heard shit about them doing a season 8 with a new cast or some shit. Bruh, I don't even know if I'm gonna be watching that. I don't even know. It depends on who gonna be on the show, who not, and what they doing with it. But it's time to close up shop. It's time to close this shit up. Bury it in the ground. Don't dig it back up. Don't fucking get Pepe to dig that shit back up. Leave it there. Do not dig it up. It's time to let this shit motherfucking go. If there's a Herber A, motherfucker, I hope we find that shit out Tuesday night, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to deal with another A for 4 more seasons. But I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I do want to know what y'all think is gonna happen in this fucking bullshit ass finale that's coming up. So let me know. Peace.